friends. Good evening. Well, so this is the last night. Tomorrow we disembark off of this cruise ship. Yes. And we going to do the one where we can get off quick. That's what we like to do, you know, get off quick, carry our own luggage off. So we're gonna see how it's gonna be, because when I was looking at this, it was kind of looking a little complicated, but we're gonna be at our cabin by like 6. She said you have to be out by 8, but we down early because we get up about like 4 or 5 o'clock and we be ready to get off the ship. You know, the fun is over with. It's time to go home. Yes, time to go home. Until the next time, we will be cruising again, Lord's willing, probably a couple more times before the summer is out. But this cruise here, I'm gonna start from the beginning. And if it's shaking a little bit, I'm sorry, because you know it's windy outside and we was looking at the waves. They like, you know, like this here. So from the beginning, embarkation was smooth. We got through very fast. Our check-in time was supposed to be 1 o'clock. We was on here probably about like 12. We was on early. Once we got on, we went to guest services to take care of some business. And then we went to the bar and sat around, talked, had a drink, you know, got to know a few people. When I first walked in, it was like just darkness. I'm so used to, like, when you walk in, you get that wow factor, all these bright lights and everything. So they don't have that here. The colors they have are pretty. They just dark, and I'm not used to that. Yeah. So then we went to have lunch, because we couldn't go in our rooms till like, I think it was 2 o'clock. So we went to go have lunch. And the lunch was different. It was a little different. It wasn't as good as we've had before. It wasn't as good as we had before. But it was doable. So that was one of the things. Then when we finally got in our room, now this is my pet peeve. When I come into my cabin or even a hotel, I like for my room to be clean. I look for stuff. Yeah, I do. Well, I didn't have to look. It was just right there in my face. The bathroom. The hair all around the baseboards just wasn't clean. When you get in the shower, it wasn't hair. It just was not clean. Then we didn't have washcloths. We asked her for a washcloth. We did get to see the person that was cleaning our room. We asked for a washcloth. We didn't have any. She told us they didn't have any. She'll bring us one back. Well, we didn't get our washcloth till the next day. So that was another thing. And I told her, I said the bathroom was not clean. And she said, well, I'll clean it, you know. So that's one of my pet peeves. You know, before you put people in a room, you need to make sure it's clean. Because I don't need to know who was in my room before I was in here. Just put it like that. And it just, I was like really upset about that. Real upset about it. So then we didn't go in the dining room, but the next night we decided to go into the dining room. We sat there for over an hour. My husband said, oh, it's done been an hour. And the other ladies was like, it's done been an hour. And I say, what? I wasn't really paying attention. I say an hour, but I know we had done been sitting there for long. We just wondering, you know, where our food, where is something going to come to the table for us, you know? So actually that hour turned into like an hour and 30 minutes, something like that, that we had to wait to get our food. Yeah, so I told my husband, I said, I'm ready to go. I don't want to continue to sit here. And so he said, well, look like they bringing something out. Okay, well, they brought out, I think it was the salads for him. They brought both of us the, we had the shrimp. So they brought that with the red sauce, you know. That was like a little startup. And then it took time before they brought, you know, our food out. I wanted the short ribs. So the idea of having a short rib is the bone. Well, when they brought it out, it was like no bone, and the meat was like broken up, like they just cut it up or something. And we thought it was mashed potatoes that was on there, but it was something else, and I don't even know the word for it. The ladies that was sitting beside us, one of the ladies was Italian, so she immediately knew what it was. She said it was something that was made out of stuff like grits. Yeah, but beef ribs, polenta, and some squash and carrots and green beans. So the meat, it didn't taste right. You know, I kind of played over, and I told my husband, I said, I'm not going to sit here and wait on nothing else to come. I'm ready to go. So let's just get up and go. And that's what we did. And we came and went up to the 11th deck where they served food. And they had it on the 8th and 11th. We got up there, and friends, we had done missed the best meal. They had big shrimps, which was all gone. They had oysters. My husband was able to get his oysters. They had mussels, so I was able to get some mussels. And I told my husband, we wasted all that time in the dining room, and we could have gotten some really good seafood. So needless to say, we didn't go back in there. You know, we didn't go back in there. We tried it. We didn't like it. So we didn't go back in there. Yeah. So the activities was pretty good. Well, we spent a lot of time in the casino. The music where the people play live, where they playing the guitars and stuff, that was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. I did see that they had a bowling alley. I enjoyed hanging out in the casino. What else was, oh, the coffee is great. This is the best coffee. Out of all the coffee we done had on the cruise ship, this is the best coffee. It was delicious. I could not believe it. So we was like, that's a plus, you know. But of course, we have the Bella experience. So we was charged $3 for them to bring coffee up to our room. But it was okay because the coffee was great. So, you know, we always get coffee brought up to our room on Carnival and Royal Caribbean. They don't charge. But, of course, this is a different cruise ship, and it's the Bella experience. So that's why we was charged $3. But that's fine. It was just $3. Yeah, so. But that was one of the things that we did like about it. And we enjoyed meeting SCT Adventures and See Me Travel. There go my friends. Look at my friends, Felicia, Marshall, Greg, and Kurt. Which I have already met Kurt before. This is my second time hanging out with Kurt. Yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, but I met Marshall for the first time, Kurt's wife, and then Greg and Felicia for the first time. Yeah, so we enjoyed that. Yeah. And hanging out with them, it was fun. Yeah. So what else? Let me see. I love the waters that they give. They give the waters in these some cute little bottles, and they call it the natural water. But another plus to this cruise, friends, is Ocean Cake. also love that they still put the papers in here. But Ocean Cay, when I tell y'all, that is such a beautiful island. It is so beautiful. And that's what I wanted to show y'all. That's what I wanted to show. So I did the best that I could. I wanted y'all to see how nice it is, how beautiful the water is. It's just so pretty. The palm trees, everything was just gorgeous. So I fell in love with this island. Yeah, I did. So that was one of the nice things about this cruise ship. Trying to see what else. They're not organized at all. They not. They really not. Another thing too, they don't have the coolers in here. You know, we used to having a cooler for us to put our drinks in. They don't have a cooler. But they're not. They need to get more organized because they're not. And we realize that. So, but anyway, it was a cruise, you know, 3-day cruise. I always enjoy hanging out with my husband on a cruise. So that's what, you know, so it was enjoyable. And it's not that I'm sitting here complaining, but I'm just telling y'all the things that I didn't really care for on this cruise. And that's just me. That's me. Just me. Nobody else. So, and I wanted to share, and that's what I do on my channel. I share. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing. So that's about it, friends. I'm going to get off now. Tomorrow, I might do a little bit of video, but it's so hectic, you know, when you're trying to get off. But like, this is our first time with this one. So I might not be able to do it, you know, but just in case, I'm going to say good night. And I want to thank y'all for spending time with me, you know, taking the time out, watching my videos. I truly appreciate y'all. And I ran into, well, we were taking some pictures, and the lady that took our pictures, her and her husband was there, and we were getting together, and it was SCT Adventures, See Me Traveling, and Antoinette and my husband. And the lady, she told me, and it always feels good when people say those things. She was like, we watch your videos. And her husband said, yeah, we watch your videos. So they already knew who I was, you know. So that's always a good feeling, you know, to know that people is actually watching my videos, you know. So I really appreciate you for watching my videos. And I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all so much. We working on another cruise. Yep, we working on another cruise. And I'm sure it's either, I can say this, it's either gonna be Royal Caribbean or it's gonna be Carnival. Yeah. We looking at, we was discussing like other ones like Virgin. We looking at that, the Celebrity X. We also looking at that too. But our next cruise coming up, Lord's willing, it's either going to be Royal or it's going to be Carnival. Yeah. So I'll see you somewhere out there on one of these cruise ships. Yes, I will. Have a good night. Bye for now.